Well, did you ever check this out? This is what's left of a Roman bridge, or the abutment, or the bit on the land that connected, supported the bridge that went over the other side. And this bridge is near Chollerford and the Chester's Roman fort. The stones are massive. There was some massive bit of civil engineering, especially in the 160 ADs. Wow! Look how much is left, man. Look, that was been robbed, obviously, but there's a fair bit left. Awesome, awesome. History, man, history. Well, here I am at last. Chester's Roman fort. It's only taken a couple of years. A couple of years in a global pandemic. As I was coming in there, there was loads of classic cars, and the lady on the counter, she says, "Are you with the classic car group?" I says, "Nah, it's too many wheels on them." She just looked at us like I was an idiot, but that could be because I'm an idiot. In 124 AD, all that was here, or before 124 AD, all that was here was a turret on the wall. And in 124 AD, the turret was demolished to make way for the fort, the Chester's fort, to be built. And from then on, it was a cavalry fort. The cavalry were billeted here, and they did a lot of building here. And so the cavalry used to go out and like beat all the Northumbrians up, and the Picts and the Scots and that, and then come back to that fort. In 178, the Asturians from northern Spain, they arrived. The cavalry had left. The Asturians arrived in 178 and did some more building. Then 180 to 250, the area around Chester's fort was occupied, and there was like civilian settlements here. And then part of Chester's fort was opened up for these civilians and for ex-soldiers and for Roman civilians who wanted to come and live here. So that happened until the 4th century, and then the 4th and 5th century, as the power of the Roman Empire was decreasing, people moved out, and the place was more and more increasingly abandoned. Starting in 675, the Saxons arrived in Chester's Roman fort, and they helped themselves to some stone. They used the stone for building a bridge, Chollerford Bridge, and they used the stone also for building a church in Hexham, which I think would be Hexham Abbey. Yeah. In 1796, a guy called Nathaniel Clayton, he bought the estate with what was left of Chester's Roman fort on it, and he decided it was a bit of an eyesore, so he just demolished what was left, and then covered it all over, crossed it all over. And in 1832, John Clayton, Nathaniel's son, he inherited the estate. He was a bit of a Roman enthusiast, he was interested in history of the place. And between 1843 and 1890, he carried out, I don't know if he carried it out himself, I'm sure he did, he carried out excavations and investigations into the area. In the 1890s, after John passed away, his son, Nathaniel, he was another enthusiast, and he collected all his father's finds and put them in a museum, opened a museum which is here today. It's not the same museum, but he started the first museum in the 1890s. And then in between 1981 and 1992, excavations were carried out, modern day excavations using modern archaeological techniques. They were carried out in the fort and on the bridges over the river, and that's where we are today. That's how we found out so much information that we're using today. It's awesome, man. I'm pleased we got here eventually. This here is the commandant's house, the commander of Chester's Roman fort. How do I know that? Well, I know that because I'm clever. Not that clever though. Yeah, this was originally one luxurious building, and then later on it was converted into three separate buildings. Guess is the importance and the richness of the society in Chester's reduced. Then as it became less important, the gaffer became less important, and his house became less important. But it's blooming impressive. Come and have a look at this. These paths. Look at the hypercourse. Look at where the floor level would be, and then all these channels underneath for the hot air. Not from me, but from like little fires and that. And then the hot air would warm the floors. Isn't it amazing? How blooming impressive is this? Fantastic. History, man. History. This is the bath house in Chester's Roman fort. This is where the guys used to come and relax and chill and have a nice little bubbly hot tub from Wave Spas. Inflatable ones from Aldi. No, they didn't. It was the bathhouse was a social thing, and it certainly was to keep themselves clean as well. And yeah, wherever the Romans went, the bathhouses seemed to arrive as well. Remember that bridge we were looking at earlier? The bridge abutment. There it is, over there. Well, it's like a little town, man. It's really cool. I love this. An awesome place. I have been here before, but it was when I was at school, and I seem to think that the Romans were probably here at the time when I was at school. Beautiful, man, beautiful. History, man, history. This is cool. This is the latrine. This is the bog. All the waste would come through this channel here, down here, down there, and then out into the river. So, untreated sewage straight into our rivers. Some things don't change, do they? Well, that was Chester's Roman fort. Yeah, it's me here, all right. Well, that was Chester's Roman fort. Took us a while to get there. I wasn't actually going to make a video of this. I'm just up visiting family this weekend. Last weekend I was in Naples, where it's rammed full of Roman history. I never did any videos. Today I'm up in Northumberland for my brother's birthday. Happy birthday, Marge. And I'm doing a video on my phone. I don't know. I think I'm doing a video on my phone. Hope you enjoy it anyway. If I do, I hope you enjoy it. Take care, guys. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.